Hello and welcome to the Gerkinman Monthly for the month of August. For those of you who are new subscribers, this is where I sit down and tell you all about what I achieved this month and what's coming up in the future as far as releases go. For anyone who missed it, this month saw the release of two very short animations. One was Eevee, which was a simple walk cycle done with some catchy music. And the second one was my loop-de-loop entry for this month, which was entitled Toasty. And it's about the ever-frustrating occurrence of burning your toast, which I think everybody can relate to on some level. You may have also noticed the channel was spammed with classics. This is because I just wanted to get all of them out of the way so I could just focus on getting you people at home new content. There are a couple of little ones that I'm holding back on, but there are very specific reasons for that, and there's something that I hopefully will get to in the future. So what's coming up? Well, my next film, The Client Is Always Right, is now finished as far as the animatic is concerned, which means I can finally start animating it, which is very exciting. In fact, here's a little clip from the animatic that I can show you right now. Hello?
I hope I haven't got you at a bad time. I just had a look at the poster you have done for us, and I like it, I really do. I was just wondering if I could make a few small amendments before you head off.
And on top of that, I've also finished the storyboards for Spoonage 2, which is looking like it's going to be a pretty long film actually, maybe around 8 or 9 minutes, which is ridiculous and I haven't made anything like that in years, so that should also be quite interesting. I also have a lot of other projects lined up and, waiting to start on them, and I can't wait to tell you more about those, but you'll just have to wait. Hey, and now for a new segment, a little something I like to call Q&A. In fact, most people call it Q&A. It's called Q&A because it's questions and answers, so let's dig right in, shall we? Shiraz Nassim wants to know, do you make your own music and sound effects? It depends on the animation. Usually I either rely on Creative Commons or commission music from friends. I'm not much of a musician, though I have made a little bit of my own music in the past for a couple of specific shorts. As for sound effects, I usually go to www.freesounds.org, which is a fantastic audio library. I'd recommend it to anyone who's working in either short films or animation, because it's just a fantastic source of sound effects and other things like that. Roger Toontime asks, dude, you're super good. Why aren't you famous? Real Colossal Paradox wants to know, what animation tool do you use? I do all my main animation in Adobe Flash, and lately I've actually started taking that animation once it's completed into After Effects and tweaking it in After Effects, doing color grading, adding some other little bits and pieces to make it look a little bit less digital. And then in the end, I end up taking that into Adobe Premiere, which is where I cut it, add logos, all these sorts of things, in order to get it ready for a release online. So I actually use 3 programs as opposed to 1 to create my animation content. Z-Chex wants to know, how long have you been doing Flash animations for? I started doing Flash in 2002, so that would be 11 years. Something Corporation asks, fag, go kill yourself. It's not really a question. It's more of a statement, really. So thanks for joining me again, everybody. If you're watching this somehow and you're not subscribed, yes, now would be the perfect time to hit that old big red subscribe button. And if you're a regular, then thanks for joining me again and keeping me going. And it's a pleasure talking to you again, and I look forward to talking to you again next month. So adios.